Does your stomach always hurt? Well, mine does. But let me tell you why. We're gonna dig a little bit deeper into your stomach and learn about the digestive system. Did you know that when you put a piece of food in your mouth, it goes through all kinds of twists and turns to get to that bowl? Let me tell you how. First, we're gonna talk about the steps that it takes to get to, The first one is your mouth. The second is your esophagus. Then your lower esophageal sphincter. Do you even know what that is? We're gonna learn today. Next is your stomach, then your small intestine, then your large intestine. Did you know that you have 2 kinds of intestines? Me either. Next is your rectum. That's a nice word for your butt. But nobody needs to know that. All right, guys, let's dig a little bit deeper into what these really are. First, we're gonna talk about your mouth. When you swallow, did you know that your tongue pushes the food into your throat? A small flap of tissue called the epiglottis folds over your windpipe to prevent choking, and then the food passes into your esophagus. Did you know that? Next, we're going to talk about your esophagus. Once you begin swallowing, the process becomes automatic. Your brain signals the muscles, well, not these muscles, but these ones in your esophagus, but it signals the muscles of the esophagus and peristalsis begins. Next, we're going to talk about the lower esophageal sphincter. Remember, I said we were going to learn that? Let's get into it. When food reaches the end of your esophagus, a ring-like muscle called the lower esophageal sphincter relaxes and lets food pass into your stomach. This sphincter usually stays closed to keep what's in your mouth from flowing back up into your esophagus. Like throw up. But after the food gets out of your lower esophageal sphincter, it enters your stomach. After the food hits your stomach, the stomach muscles mix the food and liquid with digestive juices. Sounds real nasty. But the stomach slowly empties its contents called chyme into your small intestines. Remember I said we have 2? Let's talk about the first one. The muscles of your small intestine mix food with digestive juices from the pancreas, liver, and intestine, and push the mixture forward for further digestion. The walls of the small intestine absorb water and the digested nutrients into your bloodstream. As peristalsis continues, the waste products of the digestive process move into the large intestine. You remember I said we had 2? Let's learn about the second one. In your large intestine, waste products from the digestive process include undigested parts of food, fluid, and other cells from the lining of your GI tract. The large intestine absorbs water and changes the waste from liquid to a stool. Peristalsis helps move the stool into your rectum. Let's talk about what your rectum does. Your rectum, or the lower end of your large intestine, stores stool until it pushes stool out of your anus during a bowel movement. Who knows what a bowel movement is? It's when you poop. But let's talk about some issues that may happen if your digestive system doesn't work correctly. If your digestive system does not work properly, you may contract gastroparesis. Gastroparesis is a condition that affects the normal spontaneous movement of the muscles in your stomach. Ordinarily, strong muscular contractions propel food through your digestive tract. But if you have gastroparesis, your stomach's motility is slowed down, or it may not even work at all. preventing your stomach from emptying properly through a bowel movement. But there are some things that we can do to make this system work properly and not have gastroparesis. Some ways to keep your digestive system working properly are to eat a high fiber diet, get both soluble and insoluble fiber, choose lean meats, optimize your microbiome, stay hydrated, skip the bad habits like smoking or excessive caffeine and alcohol. Exercise is good too, but it has to be regularly. And last but not least, manage your stress. Stress and anxiety can cause physical symptoms, including difficulty breathing, trouble swallowing, frequent visits to the bathroom, digestive problems, heart racing, sweating, and muscle tension. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me in the exciting world of your poop cycle. Join me next week where we will discuss your nervous system, which honestly has the wrong name because it's not even the thing that makes you nervous. Can you believe that? Thank you everyone for joining me today. Bye!